Hi, this video is from interview.com. Interview.com is a job portal. If you're looking for a job, you can post your resume with us. In this video, I'm going to talk about one of the important interview questions. What is code refactoring? If you're a senior person, you should be knowing what is code refactoring. Refactoring, as originally defined by Martin Fowler and Kent Beck, code refactoring is the process of changing a computer program source code without modifying its external functional behavior in order to improve some of the non-functional attributes of the software. Advantages include improved code readability and reduced complexity to improve the maintainability of the source code, as well as more expressive internal architecture or object model to improve extensibility. Say you have developed an application and at some point of time you are thinking that you have to refactor the code. That means currently the application provides 20 features, and after the code refactoring still it should provide the 20 features. That means internally you're going to change the architecture design, you're going to apply some design patterns, improve the code readability, but you are not going to add any additional features or functionalities. Okay, so that's what code refactoring means. Without changing the functionality or without adding any features, only changing the internal structure or the internal design and coding in order to improve code readability and maintainability. Eliminate code duplication and dead codes is very important. The first point that you should consider during code refactoring is code duplication. You should remove the code duplication. If there are two classes which is having code duplication, you should try to remove it. Dead code means code exists but it has never been called. You should remove that code because someone might spend time on understanding the dead code, which is really waste of time. So dead code should be removed. Makes application design and logic clear. So whenever someone looks at the class design and class details and the methods, they should be knowing. It should be easy to understand the design and the logic should be clear. Always simplify the code and to make it easier to understand. 10 lines of code per method is the recommendation. It's a recommended one. Make changes so that it helps to extend easily in future. So any feature comes, we should not be struggling to add a class into the application. So it should be easy to extend. You can use appropriate interfaces, abstract classes, and proper design and design principles. Apply single responsibility principle and other design principles in the existing code. So open close principle, single responsibility principle, and inversion of control principles. There are a lot of design principles you can apply and improve the current code so that it can be easily maintained. Without changing the functionality, change only the internal structure of the code for easy maintenance. That's what. Without changing any additional features. If it is downloading some files, still the application should download the file. There should not be any issues with the features that it supports. Separate the layers within the application appropriately. So I wish to give an example what exactly the code refactoring means. So currently if your code looks like this is very complex and it takes a lot of time to understand this type of code. So code refactoring means I'm just going to redesign this code. The way I've written this code is really good. I have a lot of methods, small methods. The moment I look at these methods, it's easy for me to understand in a short period of time. So here this is how code refactoring works. From this type of code we should change it to good coding. So here if you see it's easy to read and understand, and even if you want to change something you can change, but here to understand what is happening here it's really tough, and to add additional code it's really complex and people might scared to touch this code. So this is where code refactoring helps us to change the bad code to the good code. If you want to read more on this code refactoring, please read the book written by Martin Fowler, an excellent book, Refactoring, Improving the Design of Existing Code. So it's a really good book. Hope this video is useful. Thank you and all the best.